You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN.
Welcome back to AM Live on TSPN TV. I'm Monique Grozade, and we have the pleasure of having Gwen Christeson on our show today. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk a little bit about the Amador County Unified School District Board meeting. And what are we going to talk about?
Well, I wanted to come on today to give a report. I'm right now the District 3 representative. I filled the position in March of 2013 when Lynette left. And so I have been serving on the board for about a year and a half now.
Okay.
And we have had a very interesting year and a half that I've been on the board, a lot of adversity. But as you know in the news, we've seen a lot about the reconfiguration.
Right.
And so a lot of people want to know, well, what's happening with the schools?
We all want to know.
Exactly. Well, the good news is no decision has been made yet.
Okay.
The first year I was on the board, there was a 36-member committee that went through and thought about what are our options. And then most recently, now there's a new committee that's looking at about there's 7 points of studies, and I brought that with me today.
Great.
This is actually on the website. So if there's anyone who wants to look it up,
What's
it's
the website?
amadorcoe.org, and there's a presentation there of the refiguration options.
Okay.
And you can see here, one is status quo, and that's where we are right now. Right now, we're just status quo, just keeping things going. And what the new committee is designed to do is to determine at what point will we have to make a change. That change is driven by the fact that we, unfortunately, in Amador County, we have declining enrollment. The numbers we have just from this year, the 12th graders, there were 355 12th graders that graduated last spring, and we want, in order to keep the schools going, we want another 355 kindergartners to start in their place. But unfortunately, this year, our reports right now are showing 243 kindergartners. So there's a difference there, and so we're just not sure how long the current facilities can hold how many students we have.
That's an interesting fact because a lot of children, especially the kindergarten age, will maybe go to a private school, Montessori school, and then people do move into our area when kids are in middle school, so you'll take that into account too. So how does that affect the enrollment? I mean, I know you're looking for 355 kindergartners, but they might just fizzle in throughout the years, right?
Right, and that's right now what the new committee is tasked with, is to look at enrollment, to look at transportation, to look at budget, to look at instruction, to look at personnel, sports, and special education, and then come back to the board and report. And so the good news is right now they're not considering closing any elementary schools. My children, I've got 3, and all 3 attend Pioneer School, and that's one of the reasons why I am sitting on the board. Just my commitment to them and my commitment to the community of making sure good decisions are
personal investment,
made. Yes.
And, for your children as years that they grow up, hopefully, there'll be some good decisions made on behalf of them.
So the good news now, that's the question I get all the time from parents is, well, I heard they're going to combine Pioneer and Pine Grove, or I heard this and that. So the good news is, right now, and you can see it there on the website, they're not considering closing the elementary schools.
Okay.
What they are looking at is whether or not we need to combine the high schools and whether or not we need to combine the junior high. And so there's been a lot of debate this year on that, and parents have come to the school board and presented their complaints and their concerns on that. So that's still ongoing.
Good. We have a short amount of time, so what would you like to wrap up with?
I just wanted to say I am on the ballot again for November,
Yay,
so
good.
I am asking the District 3 members to vote for me again. I filled an appointment last year, so this is my first time campaigning and running, and I do have 2 candidates running against me. So I just hope that people will continue to support me.
Oh, I hope so too. Gwen, thank you so much for being on the show. We're going to take a quick break and go head over to Richard Forster, so stay with us, just be a second.